one. You know, basically today I'm bringing to you a news of the embarrassment, you know what I mean, that Andrew Holness is bringing down on Jamaica. You understand? So basically, I don't know why this guy don't step down from his post, you understand, and give someone else the reign. You know, I saw this news today that I know that I had to bring out to my community so they can see what's really going on with the Prime Minister in Jamaica, with his corruptions. You know, he's doing a lot of corruptive things from way back, from he just start out on his venture. He start on a bad page, but it's now that the FBI and, you know, the Jamaica court system and the hierarchies them, you know what I mean, the JLP them, you know, are standing behind him for this. I just don't understand how you can see someone doing wrongs and you still stand with them unless you're getting a bit or a lot of the proceedings, you understand me, that he's doing behind the Jamaican people's back. He's giving contracts out to people that he knows and that he go to school with, basically. He know them for over 20 years, basically. You understand me? So, obviously, if he's giving those type of people these big contracts, he's got to be getting something out of it. You know, he has to be getting something out of it. He's not just going to do that like that and done. Nothing don't come out of it. I don't know if you remember when he just started when he just started running for Prime Minister. He was saying that he don't have a lot of money, and within a year or so after becoming the Prime Minister of Jamaica, is a big house he might build up in the hills. Top general. So obviously it's because of all Bandulu business that he has been carrying on with. You understand what I'm saying? I believe that deep down, you understand? Because up until today's date, from last year, from 2021, he can't prove to the state of his income and outgoings. You understand me? What is his head state worth, you know? What does he own in Jamaica? How did he get that money to pay for all these houses and apartments that he owns in Jamaica? You know? Because as far as I know, Prime Minister don't get that much money pay to have what he's got. He's filthy rich, man. Filthy rich. You know, so I think he should step down and give someone else the reign. Let me know what you think in the comment section, guys. And I want you to watch this bit of news with me and hear what's really going on in Jamaica. Let's get straight into it.
Thanks, Shamela. Now, opposition leader Mark Golding says he's not calling on Prime Minister Andrew Holness to step down, but rather to step aside until the Director of Prosecution Corruption in the Integrity Commission determines if charges be brought against him. Now, Holness is currently off the island for a CARICOM meeting. However, the reports of him allegedly influencing the award of contract to his associates company, Westcon, has gone regional and international.
You see what I'm saying? So he has to be earning millions, billions of that contract that he gave to his cronies them. Him love the word them cronies, you know. His cronies them. You understand me? And they say they're standing with him 100%, his cronies. He don't believe what's coming out in the news. That's what they're saying. But listen, watch this.
It's why the opposition has described it as embarrassing, as the Prime Minister represents the highest level of government. In fact, the opposition says it's a dark day for democracy in Jamaica. Now, if you can recall, that statement was made by Prime Minister Andrew Holness when he was opposition leader here at the office of the Leader of Opposition.
Long time he's been stealing. He's been stealing for a long time now, very long time. He's been doing all these corruption stuff. He has been, you know. That's why Jamaica can't get better. You understand me? Because the poor little man out there that can do the same job that you're giving to someone that's very close to you, they ain't getting the chance to even get a look in. Because you made your mind up already who you're giving the contract and who you're investing in. That is going to be in return investing in your pocket. You know? That's how I see it's been going.
Fast forward 10 years later, and the opposition is asking on Prime Minister Andrew Holness to do the right thing and take a leave of absence until the investigation is complete. Reporting from the office of the opposition leader, I'm JAMAICAN for TVJ News.
You understand
Thank you, Jamaica. Meanwhile, the cabinet is standing by Mr. Holness, who has since rejected the claims in the Integrity Commission report. Information Minister Robert Morgan made the assertion on Power 106 Morning Agenda. National Integrity Action Director Professor Trevor Monroe also reacted to the report. O'Shane Masters reports.
Listen.
There are calls this afternoon for a motion of no confidence to be tabled against Prime Minister Andrew Holness in the House of Representatives. It follows the Integrity Commission's 107-page report, which pointed to a conflict of interest in the awarding of millions of dollars in government contracts to the company of an associate. Speaking on the morning agenda on Power 106,
millions of dollars worth of contract to his cronies. He knows these people for over 20 years, you know, so money reach him, family. A lot of money reaching him as well, a lot of money. Very, very much so.
Director of the National Integrity Action, Professor Trevor Monroe, says it is only appropriate that the measure be pursued.
The advantage of that is that the public would have a possibility of hearing both sides of the story. And finally, the matter referred to the Speaker raises for me the long pending issue. In fact, the commitment made in 2009 that there would be a code of conduct developed for parliamentarians which would allow easier understanding of what is misconduct, what is not, and what are the appropriate sanctions.
But Minister with responsibility for information, Robert Morgan.
This is one of his followers, one of his evil followers. You understand me? That's a part of his criminal entities. This is what I believe and this is what I know. Listen to him.
And says the Prime Minister still has the full support of his cabinet members.
Listen.
We've had discussions among ourselves as cabinet ministers informally, and all of us are extremely disturbed by what they're attempting to do to the Prime Minister. And we stand 100%.
Attempting. This is not no attempt. The proof is there. You understand me? Family, the proof is there. So how can someone is trying to set you up when there's proof in the pudding? You understand me? There is proof there. So I don't understand where he's coming from, because he's going to be losing a lot of money if that Prime Minister step down. So he will protect him food basket. You understand?
And behind it. Additionally, I can say to you, all our MPs who sit on the right side of the House are expressing full confidence in the Prime Minister. So thanks to Professor Monroe for his recommendation, but the party and the cabinet have looked at the matter, we have read the reports, and we recognize the report for what it is, and we stand behind our Prime Minister and our leader.
He further noted that the report is a ploy to tarnish the reputation of the Prime Minister. However, he says the government will stop at nothing to fight the narrative.
As you would have seen by the Prime Minister's statement, we reject the conclusion of a conflict of interest, and we will fight with as much power as we have legally to ensure that this matter is resolved.
And them have the money to fight this battle. You know what I mean? Them have corruption in the law system as well. Corruption in the courts, same way. So we'll never see the truth behind these guys. You understand me? We just have to believe and trust in ourselves and knowing what we believe in and know what is right for them, because they're only going to come back and lie to us, man. They're only going to come back and lie to us and try to change our mind about them. You understand me? So we just need to not forget. Not forget.
In the meantime, he's cautioning Jamaicans not to jump to conclusions, noting that Mr. Holness is entitled to due process.
What about this woman that thief all this money? Billions of dollars. From a work where she's working, she's in there, she tell you that she thieved the money. And she's still walking free on the road. She's still on the road walking free. Can you explain that to me? And you're gonna tell me that the Jamaican system is not corrupted to the bone? It is corrupted to the bone, man. You understand what I say? Because if it was anybody like me or you that's watching this right now, we wouldn't be out here to tell the tales. Guarantee, mama, papa, you know what I mean? Grand cousin, grand niece, nephew, everybody a ball because you get locked away. But you know, we rob billions, you're still on the road. Still able to go outside and go hide evidence, sell off properties, hide money. You still have the chance to do that. Corruption.
The Integrity Commission is not a court of law. The Integrity Commission is a group of individuals who have been given authority under the Integrity Commission Act to investigate. Must suspect something for another person within the entity to examine the evidence to see whether they're finding it to the level to cause additional action. Their discoveries.
You hear the word when you just know the entities. Let me say the entities and the cronies. Everybody sit down and eat, lap frack tail and chat together. That's who this in front of you talking. He's gonna have the president back until he die. Because them have a conflict of interest, which is money and robbing the Jamaican people from where them supposed to get. You understand me? Jamaica should have been far than where it is right now. It should have been. But when you have them heads of government that's criminal and corruption, it will never move off. There won't be any change. They won't unless you change them. Family.
Are not conclusive in convicting anyone. And that's the point I'm trying to make.
Shane Masters, TVJ News.
Well, family, I guess I'm going to leave you tonight. You understand me? If you don't want to catch the rest of it, you don't know. TVJ, have a look on the full sequence. But I just had to say what was bothering me about this tonight. You understand? So, we'll catch you back again tomorrow and another one. Dr. Cookie, gonna eat some cookies now. I will not forget the milk. You don't forget the milk. We'll get back to you and another time. Peace out. Again, cookie.